Hello, hello, hello to all of my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you today with your weekly reading. This is from July 7th through July 14th. So we have 7-7 today. The significance of the number 7 is that it's the number of completeness and perfection. It's both physically and spiritually. So I'm expecting some wonderful things to happen from this reading for you, Virgo, okay? So I want to get into some character traits first, because with these planets being in retrograde, sometimes it's kind of hard to lose focus as to who you really are, like really are. You're high vibrating. All of our astrological signs at their peak are vibrating high. They are just in a different realm, because they've decided to dive deeper. But what do we know about our Virgos? Virgos are very intelligent. You all are very loyal. You're kind. You're hardworking. You're practical. You're honest. You're reliable, and you're perfectionist, right? So let's just keep that going, okay, Virgos, because you are some fantastic people. Your planet, your ruling planet, Mercury, is in retrograde right now. So it's going to affect you and the Gemini the most, because that is both of you, your ruling planet, right? So specifically how that affects you is that it affects the technology, and communication could get a little disrupted, okay? So, I don't want that to throw you off kilter, okay, Virgo, because it's only going to be in retrograde until July 12th. Okay, we're July 7th, so what's that, 5 more days out? And so Mercury is actually a planet of intelligence. So not surprising that you're very, very intelligent. But there are some things that could be happening for you right now where there's some mix up in some communication as it relates to emails, some kind of correspondence, verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Also could be, like I said, some disruption in technology. But I just want you to know it's because your planet is in retrograde. So let's just start off right there, right from the start. We know your character traits. We know that we just had a full moon that affects everybody. If you have crystals, during the full moon, you can supercharge them through when there's a full moon. But when there's not a full moon, you can actually shine the stale energy off of those by using the sun, putting them out in the sun. But I also want you to understand that, like, we have some crystals here for like protection. Some amethyst for protection and also transformation, for healing. That's attached to your crown chakra. We also have love quartz, or this love crystal. Rose quartz, or this love crystal, that also helps with forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, for being more gentle and kind with yourself. It's just a wonderful thing to have. And then we have, this is for clarity. This crystal here is for clarity, so clarity and focus. I just have a lot of crystals here, but I want you all to recognize that your ruling planet is retrograde right now. It's in retrograde right now, and so there could be some mix up in some communication. So I want you to get in front of it, recognize it for what it is. It's not going to last long, but you don't want it to just, when it goes station direct, I don't want you to get caught up, Virgos, into thinking that, this thing is lingering on. Nope, it's not. It doesn't have to linger on. You don't even have to give it any energy. Remain who you are. Just stay focused. Just know what it is. Remain who you are, but keep it moving. Okay? All right. Most High God in the universe, give me some information for my Virgos as it relates to money and wealth, as it relates to spirituality and taking action, as it relates to power and intelligence, as it relates to their creative energy, as well as their emotional state. Any information that you want me to have to share with my Virgos, please give me some information for my Virgos. Okay, let's get into this, Virgo. Let's get into this. All right, let's see. Okay. Yep. Not surprised. Not surprised. Not surprised. Yes. This is what's happening with you immediately. Okay. This is why I don't want you to you're progressing quite nicely, okay? This is a card of progression. I mean, like, this is the Eight of Wands. This is your, because of your spirituality and this taking action, you are progressing quite quickly, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is you investing in yourself. So you have water in your cistern. So you've been through a lot of stuff. This denotes strength. You've been through a lot of things. Your tears may have watered, you know, but here you go, you know, new beginning for you. You are strong, and this is the fruits of your labor. This is masculine, feminine energy. It's not man, woman. It's masculine, feminine energy. Okay, so Virgo, this is great for you because you have put in the work. You have really invested in yourself, and that is a wonderful thing. So don't allow any breakdown or disruption of technology or communication to take you off your focus. Okay, like I said, you've invested in yourself, and some wonderful things that happen. This is a free flow of resources for you. You stay in that position of calm, stay in that position of being grounded. Okay, being grounded, your meditation state. You have a lot of resources coming in and going out, but it's an equal flow, like an even flow of energy. Resources going in and coming out. So you're not lacking anything. That's the point I'm trying to make. You're not lacking anything. You're actually in celebratory mode. That's why I like to combine numerology with astrology and also with tarot card reading and sharing psychic messages, because these cards are giving you information about things that are happening right now, and I don't even know you. This is a general reading for my Virgos. So some of the things that I share with you are going to resonate. Some of the things are going to be on point, and some of the things may or may not resonate. So take what resonates with you. Take what resonates. Okay. But this is a celebratory card. You're in celebration mode right now. You know, and this is you have manifested wealth. You've manifested abundance, prosperity. This is wonderful, Virgo. This is absolutely wonderful. You know, this is a card of temptation. This is why I want you to stay focused. You have so many things in your favor right now. I need you to stay focused because there are some temptations. There are some snakes around you. There are some people, because you're progressing so fast and you're in a celebratory mode, in a celebratory mindset, there are people who just, you know, they can't handle it. You know, your quick rise, your quick progression. But they don't know that you've been investing in yourself. You've been studying, you've been doing the work, you have been crying, you have been meditating. You know, you have a very giving heart. Let me pick these up. You have a very, very giving heart. You know, and so you deserve it. You deserve everything that you're getting right now. Every good thing that's happening for you right now, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. Let's get into some more of this. Yeah. You deserve it. All right, we have some major arcanas here. Let's pick this up. Overall energy. Okay. It's amazing how this overall energy, just kind of sort of confirms what the minor arcanas are telling me. Okay, so these are the major arcanas. All right, let's move this in here. You have the Judgment card, you have the High Priestess, and you also have the Hanged Woman. Look, Virgo, you have a lot of wonderful things happening for you, and you also have some people who are causing you to go in and like really reflect. These are the temptation card. These are you going and reflecting. Okay, this is the Judgment card, and so you've moved through a lot, right? But you're really in introspection mode, like really paying attention to your third eye. This is the High Priestess. You know, really paying attention to your third eye. And what's interesting about this is that because you are in, by default, Virgo, a lot of Virgos are introverted, right? Doesn't mean shy, just very reserved and like to spend a lot of time in introspection. And so you have to rely on your third eye a lot of times because this actually grounds you and keeps you centered, right? Because you're receiving all of this wonderful information from the universe. And so in receiving this wonderful information from the universe, you're able to kind of sort of navigate through life, still remain logical without sounding like kind of off. Like, some people who are empaths, the world sort of receives them as just kind of being strange, spooky, and weird, right? But you're able to stay grounded like you are as an earth sign, receive all this information and make moves based on that. And so it causes you to just progress. And when people misunderstand you, it hurts you. It hurts you deeply. But you use those tears to invest even more in yourself. Remember, I say that you're analytical, but you're very intelligent, right? And you're a perfectionist. You just want to get it right? And so, but those things around you, because you have so many things working in your favor, there's also some snakes around you too, right? Who don't want the best for you, because they're just like, this person's life is too freaking perfect. Like, what the heck? But again, not your problem. All right, this is you being patient. You being patient with not only yourself, you're being patient with everybody around you. This energy right here, this Nine of Swords energy, is saying that the people who are the snakes in your life actually cause you a lot of anxiety. People don't see that the anxiety that it causes you. This is a lot of emotion. Like, the people who are jealous of you, they don't even realize that they're causing so much of this anxiety, and it doesn't even need to be that, right? So recognize something. With these planets being in retrograde right now, a lot of things are happening with a lot of people, and they don't even understand why it's happening with them. But know this, Virgo, just like these like mirrors right here, this reflection right here, whenever somebody does something to you, they're actually doing it to themselves, because we're all connected. But that's a whole deeper conversation. We can get into that another time. But what they're doing to you is they're causing this anxiety and this depression, and causing this, like, for you to be in this position. They're actually doing it to themselves. This is a Swords card, which is attached to the Aquarius, the Libra, and Gemini, right? So what's interesting right now is that Saturn is in retrograde. Saturn is attached to the Capricorn and the Aquarius on the cusp. And that's the Aquarius with the Capricorn tendencies. So it could be an Aquarius that's actually causing you this kind of stress, because they just misunderstand you. They don't understand like what's happening with you right now. And as much as it may deeply affect you and kind of hurt your feelings, I don't want you to I really don't want you to put too much energy into it, okay? Like I said, you when your third eye is open, it's real hard not to see the truth, right? But if this person is causing you this kind of anxiety and stress, what I want you to do, Virgo, is just love them from afar. Because I don't want you to bring that karmic energy onto you. Like I said, this is for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is the power and intellect. They're on a journey to power intellect. But the reason why I say it's an Aquarius is because their ruling planet, the Aquarius, this on the cusp of, that have the Capricorn tendencies, is because some of them, not all of the Aquariuses, don't realize that their planet Saturn is a planet of responsibility, hard work ethic, right? So that's what they have. They just have that innately, right? But also it's a time of karma. when their planet is in retrograde, and I'm talking about the cusp Aquarius, it's the time of karma. So karmic debts are being sorted out and also blended, blending the past karma with the present and future, right? So if they decide to vibrate at a lower frequency by just saying you're just taking off like a rocket, all these wonderful things are happening for you, the Aquarius will just walk away. Because instead of wishing you the worst, they'll walk away because of their power and intellect. They'll cut themselves off. They'll cut themselves out of your life. But I need you, Virgo, to just keep it moving. I need you to really, really just keep it moving, right? There is a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries in your life right now that you're holding on to. This person adores you. They really, really adore you. You may have gone through some things in your life, with this person, with this energy. This is Cups energy. I'm sorry. This is the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Excuse me. This is not fire energy, because fire is attached to Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this is somebody who's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their sun, moon, rising, who really, really adores you. Or you could have that in your sun, moon, rising, okay, Virgo. But this is a person. This is a person who has Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somewhere in their chart, who really, really adores you. And so I want you to understand that this is like a romantic interest. Somebody, if you're not dating them right now, they adore you. But it's like a romantic love for you. There's a lot of emotions attached to it, but there's a lot of adoration attached to it too. And so cling tight to that, right? Cling tight to that. We also have I want to pull this out. The Five of Wands. Somebody sees you as competition. You can't, but see, they don't see the person that sees you as competition is in that fire element. That is the Leo, that's the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. They see you as competition. They see you as a rival. And that's unfortunate. That really, really is unfortunate. But they don't see that your tears are actually causing you to become even more of a perfectionist, and it's actually fueling that thing in you that's just causing you to just shoot up, just progress. Like I showed you here, the progression is real quick. So they don't even realize that every time they cause you this kind of anxiety and frustration and stress, and like I said, I think this is an Aquarius, somebody with Aquarius in their chart, they'll start to remove themselves from your life, because Aquarius is the air signs, the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, will just walk away. They'll cut themselves out of your life before they hurt you. Before they intentionally hurt you. And I know what a lot of people are saying about Aquarius is that, an Aquarius broke my heart, an Aquarius did this, Aquarius did that. But Aquariuses feel very deeply on the inside, where they are, and I've spoken to a lot of Aquariuses, they are just like, people assume that on the outer shell that they're very aloof and that they, have no feelings about certain things as it relates to love or emotions or whatever. But they too go inward and cry just like this. They go in and cry, and then they try to be better, the next time. But sometimes it's hard for them to kind of explain. But it's not like this fire energy, which is really sees you as a threat to them. They see you as competition. They see you as a rival. Okay, and so that's what I have so far for you. Let's pull some oracle cards to see what we have here. But yeah, Virgo, listen. You really can't help your quick rise. But see, what people don't see about you is that you do spend a lot of time in introspection, thinking about a lot of things that hurt you. And it actually fuels you to do better. Like, you're just like, you know what, I'm hurt. I may be hurt, but I'm going to try to perfect this thing even more. So there is a lot of, let me see with the dominant, energies here. Yeah. So there's a very great balance here of money, of intellect and power, and also spirituality and taking action. So their behavior towards you actually fuels it just like ignites a flame in you and just causes you to become more of a perfectionist, to really want to get it right. But again, the people around you, they're in celebratory mode. They're in celebratory mode with you. See this person that has the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. They're somewhere in that celebratory mode with you. The person that actually adores you. They're celebrating you. And so they're also going to be that voice of reason for you when you start to kind of sort of doubt some things. But I just want to say this, like, that fire energy that's around you that's the competitiveness, that's the rivalry. So somebody again has that in that fire sign, that's that Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They see you as competition. Oh my goodness, look, confirm. Aries, new moon in Aries. Let me move this down here for a second. Let me move these major arcanas down here for a second. Let me put this up here. Yep. It's time to take action. Time to take action. Let's pull this up here. It is time for you, Virgo, to take action. That's why I said, when I see Aquarius pop up, I know too much about a lot of these astrological signs, and Aquarius will actually cut themselves out of your life. They'll move on because they know the power of karma, right? And so they know that if they'll go off and cry silently and like deal with themselves silently, like, I can't believe I'm actually jealous of this person, but you have to allow them to walk away. You really have to allow them to walk away and just move on. This right here, this fire energy is just telling you, don't even think about giving up. Don't even think about taking your foot off the gas. Just keep on going. Be patient, continue being patient with yourself, but don't even think about taking your foot off the gas. Don't even think about it, because you're shooting straight to the top. Your third eye is wide open. You spend enough time with yourself, Virgo, to actually know your power and your strength. Your third eye is wide open. So don't take your foot off the gas. Just keep it moving. Just keep going. Allow people to kind of sort of fall off. The people that are jealous of you, it doesn't really matter if they're jealous. Keep your energy and your focus very, very high. At a high frequency vibration, because some wonderful things are happening for you, and I just want you to stay in that energy. But again, congratulations to you, Virgo, because some wonderful things are happening. But I also want you to be mindful that there are some snakes who really see you as a rival, as competition. But I don't want you to take your foot off that gas. You're accelerating at a very, very high speed and a high rate, and that's not your problem that they are jealous. It's really not. That is what I have for you for my Virgos. Thank you so much. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. This is for July 7th through 14th. Again, the number 7 denotes completeness and perfection, both physically and spiritually. So again, wonderful things are happening for you. Don't take your foot off the gas. I want you to just keep it moving, like really keep it moving. Okay, Virgo, this is your reading again for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Have a great week. See you next Tuesday. Bye.